see two teams that have combined to win 21 of the last 22 AFC East titles. They lock horns for the first time this year. It's the Patriots and the Bills. Next on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen on hand in Western New York. The crowd, as usual, firing up. Patriots and Bills underway in the NFL rivalry series. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when he brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
Once again, it's Cook, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8.
56.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll go play action with May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
13 yards on the
Pick up there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. A run, and this is Henderson. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. These two teams, the Patriots and the Bills, original AFL teams, so long-time rivals, and each has had their stake of owning the AFC East. Of course, the Brady Pats were dominant in the division and in this rivalry. They were 34-4 for that Tom Brady-led stretch against Buffalo. However, the tables have turned in the 2020s. The Bills have won 5 consecutive division titles. Throwing on second down, May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
All right, here we go. And in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Third and short, and here is May. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Patriots first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Patriots
11 yards on the pass there. First down, New England.
and the Patriot first down.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Henderson will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Once more, Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now, and here's Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Allen now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat it.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the pass will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
The 41. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30s. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Allen now off the bootleg. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
56, 180. What's that?
Hook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7.
Makes the score Patriots 10, Bills 7. Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. Here's May to throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Inside the 40-yard line. What a big play there for New England. It's a gain of 34.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chuck play.
He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down and 3. Quickly out to Diggs. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Good.
On second down, it's May. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Off 52.
Now Allen on first down. Looking downfield for Coleman. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. He's going to run it. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
We'll try and run here with Cook. He gets free. And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Bills are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Bills 14. Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now, May He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw now. May. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Bills 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second down, 8 yards to go. Throw once more. Here's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
To the air once more is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he's into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Bills cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Bills 21. Set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second and 5.
Here goes to that.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Diggs. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Where was that?
Here's May again. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Lions move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the tight end, Elijah Higgins. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Cardinals move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here's Tua. He's going to locate veteran tight end Darren Waller. An 11-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's May. That complete to Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Once more, it's Henderson, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Henderson, the ball carrier. Christian Benford on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able.
He works free, right side. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Bills 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
The 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen now on 2nd down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. throwing the shotgun. It's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bills are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Bills 28. Mitch Wishnowsky is set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
May gonna hold on to this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Here goes throw.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his 1st attempt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. play action. Here's May. He's bound his receiver, Butte. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here to throw.
May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. That his 1st touchdown this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Johnson now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Harold Landry there on the tackle.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alert!
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Allen going to give it to Cook. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of
Not
scrimmage.
fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
Johnson brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with May. He takes off. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
So a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll try the jet sweep with Diggs. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains. But even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement that.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes 2nd and 4. A run, and this is Henderson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here goes throw. Ready, what's that?
He'll try and throw. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriots field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. It's slant into the hands of Shaquille. Down late, trying to get to the line quickly.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 38-yard line.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. 10
yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
On play action, Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. To throw again, it's Allen. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Allen going to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
That's interference. Defense.
Here is 1st and goal.
56, 56. 319. Half. What's that?
They'll run with Cook, and he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Bills are back within 6.
Makes the score Patriots 41, Bills 35. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Toss, Henderson heading right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw now. May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.